Shit. Well, hell, folks, I had a little bit of a prediction of what was going to happen once Ryan Upchurch decided to kind of just leave, the YouTube stratosphere for a little bit. But I did not suspect that Harry Coochie Country himself, the clickbaiting bitch ass nigga, was going to go ahead and make a video right when the king decides to step away from the throne for a while. And damn, it caught me by surprise. And what do you know? He's at it again, doing it when the king is not even present. So, this goes out to you, Harry Coochie Country. Go ahead, keep on making your videos. And I didn't even see your video, I just saw that it came up. I'm like, well, hell, why not? You're like, why not? Even though you're not even on the same level as Ryan Upchurch, you're a YouTube commentator. He himself is an artist. And the reason he's leaving is because he wants some time to himself. And you, like he stated before, you sit in a little shed or you sit in a field and bitch about the same thing over and over again. Now, I've seen a few of your videos. I've seen it as far as back as you making fun of NFACT. And kudos to you for bringing light to it. But you really do just complain about the same thing over and over again. And now that I'm pretty sure a good portion of your people are making fun of you because you didn't have any receipts, you proved almost nothing, and you try to, I don't know, you try to instigate some kind of beef with Ryan Upchurch. I mean, you yourself even said for him to go find an octagon, sign waivers, and have a fight when he's not even a fighter. You yourself have stated before you're trading for UFC and a strongman thing. Well, I don't know why you're not fighting real people, but yeah, I actually thought it was gonna be Hosier, maybe Shotgun Shane, that they were gonna go ahead and make their diss videos now that the king is off the throne for a little while by his own volition, mind you, not for him being bullied off of YouTube or anything like that. He just wants a break from it, because I'm pretty sure if you had the same amount of shit that goes on with him that we know very little about, you wouldn't be very vocal either. You'd be more concerned about other things rather than your YouTube personality. And you going off, like, because I just read the title, I didn't even bother seeing your video, and you're saying that the Creek Squad is the problem with America. Really? I'm not even a part of Creek Squad, and I know that they're not the problem with America. They're usually the type of people that work 9 to 5s, blue collar people trying to get themselves out of the middle class and above, trying to get up there. There's even people that are in Creek Squad that are trying to be middle class on top of working class, because just like anybody else out there, they're trying to do better for themselves, better for their family, better for their financial well-being. Believe me, they're not the problem. They're not the problem with America. They're actually the type of men and women that are help sustain and build America and make it keep going further, and kind of holding this impossible infrastructure, up, opposed to it constantly breaking. So, good job. You're always going to be Harry Coochie Country, and you're definitely going to be a clown for sure. And you like, look at you now. You're using Ryan Upchurch's name when the king is not even on the throne anymore for his volition, and now you're just for the views because I guess you went up against the king and you tried to think that he was going to be just like all the other easily debunkable people on the left, and you thought he wasn't going to see past your bullshit. But a good portion of people do, and one thing that he did was shine a huge light on how much bullshit you actually spit out, and the same perpetual bullshit that you continue to put out. So good on you. Yeah, your views are going to go up for the next couple times, and then we're still going to be calling you Harry Coochie Country. We're still going to be asking you for receipts for you to expose Ryan Upchurch. And a good portion of us are just going to leave little comments, because that's just kind of how the internet is. If you've been on YouTube long enough, people that are petty that way, and then people like you are just going to ignore it, and then you think your fanboys are going to back you up. But the problem with that is we're asking for the receipts. You can't produce them, and you're just going to tell people to think for themselves rather than being led astray like a sheep, which is funny because that's kind of what You tell people what to do, yet you don't do it. So, good on you. Good on you and good old Johnny Gobble. You know, now that the king is off the throne, he was going to claim the victory, and he did. And now here you are, going at it again for some clickbaity titles, you clickbaiting bitch-ass nigga.